The entertainment world was rocked again with the shocking news from one of BTS members, Kim Taehyung, or better known by his stage name, V. The man, who had been known for his classic and elegant charm, suddenly appeared with a very different look than usual. The army was not only shocked, but also divided. This drastic change that Taehyung showed immediately became a hot discussion on social media. Is this just a momentary experiment? Or is there a hidden meaning behind his appearance? In fact, some fans suspect that this is a signal of a major change in his career. Who would have thought that Taehyung would choose a look like this? After years of being known for his elegant style, Taehyung now appears with a more wild and experimental touch. Her normally neat and orderly hair now looks bolder with striking colors and cuts. Not only that, the clothes she wears are also far from safe. Many fans couldn't believe what they were seeing. Most were surprised, while others praised her courage in experimenting with new styles. Twitter, Instagram and TikTok were immediately flooded with mixed comments. There are those who think this is a fresh new side of Taehyung, but there are also those who feel they are missing the V figure they used to know. I didn't expect that she would choose this style. I was surprised, but I like it, wrote a fan on Twitter. However, on the other hand, there are those who still cannot accept this change. I was really shocked. I don't think this is the Taehyung I know. I don't know how to feel, write another. Is this just a new style or is there a hidden message? There is a lot of speculation about the reasons behind this dramatic change. Some fashion analysts judge that Taehyung wants to get out of his old image and try something bolder. There are also theories that this is part of the preparation of his soon-to-be-announced solo project. More surprisingly, there are rumors that Taehyung may be hinting at a change in his musical direction. Some ARMY suspect that this could be a sign that he will leave the style of music that has been known for a long time and move to a more experimental genre. If true, then this will be one of the most profound changes in his career. However, on the other hand, there are also those who think this is just a strategy to attract attention before BTS's big comeback. If so, then this is one of the most brilliant moves ever made by a K-pop idol. On social media, fan reactions to Taehyung's changes have been mixed. Many immediately fell in love with the new look, while others still need time to accept the changes. A netizen wrote, "Taehyung always has a way to surprise us. I love how she keeps experimenting with her new style. This shows how brave he is." However, some are still confused. I really don't know how to react. I like Taehyung for who he is, but this change really surprised me. In fact, some international fans began to speculate that this change could be the beginning of a new chapter in his life. Does this mean that Taehyung will take the next big step in his career? The question that now haunts the ARMY is this change in Taehyung's style temporary or will it be his new identity? As an idol who is known to have a high artistic taste, Taehyung often experiments with fashion and artistic concepts. However, the change this time feels much more extreme than before. Some fans believe that this is just a temporary phase, such as when she had time to appear with long hair that finally returned to her classic style. However, there are also those who feel that this is a big step towards a new identity that is more personal and separated from the old image of BTS. More interestingly, some fashion analysts have even mentioned that Taehyung may be establishing himself as a global fashion icon. Not only in the world of K-pop, but also in the world-class fashion industry. If this is true, then his change of style is not just an aesthetic, but also a strategy for building an image as a trendsetter in the entertainment industry. Is this the beginning of a new era in K-pop? It is undeniable that BTS has become one of the most influential groups in the global music industry. Every step taken by its members is always noticed by the public, and the changes Taehyung makes this time have an impact not only on himself, but also on the trend of the industry as a whole. Many suspect that by appearing more daring and experimental, Taehyung could pave the way for the next generation of idols to more freely express themselves. In an industry that often demands uniformity and a safe image, Taehyung's courage could be a signal of major change in the K-pop world. However, not everyone is happy with the new direction. there are those who think that this drastic change could have a negative impact on BTS's overall image. Some industry observers have even argued that this move could be risky if it is not well received by the Korean public, who are known for having strict standards towards their idols. One thing is for sure, Taehyung's change has sparked heated discussions in ARMY circles. On the one hand, there are those who feel proud to see their idols dare to be different and express themselves more freely. They see this as proof that Taehyung is a true artist who is not afraid to experiment. However, on the other hand, there are also fans who feel lost. Those who had followed Taehyung from the beginning felt that this change was too drastic and did not reflect the person they knew. In fact, some worry that this could indicate something bigger, like a potential change in career direction or even a decision to leave BTS in the future. I'm proud of Taehyung, but I'm also scared. I'm afraid that he's gone too far from what we've always loved, one fan wrote in an online forum. This mixed feeling is natural, considering that Taehyung is one of the most beloved figures in the music industry. However, will this change really have a big impact on his career? Or is this just part of his long journey as an artist? After several days of being a hot topic on various social media and fan communities, Taehyung finally spoke up about the big changes he made. In an exclusive interview, Taehyung revealed that this decision was not just an experiment, but rather part of his personal journey as an artist. I know a lot of people are surprised, some even feel confused or disappointed. But to be honest, this is not something sudden. I've been wanting to show another side of myself that maybe hasn't been seen much, Taehyung said calmly. In the same interview, Taehyung revealed that over the years, he felt he had to adjust to public expectations about himself. Although he enjoys his role as a member of BTS, there is a part of him that wants to more freely express his true identity. I've always loved art, fashion, and music in many forms. But sometimes, I feel limited by what people expect of me. I wanted to break out of that barrier and show who I really am, she continued. This statement is quite surprising, considering that Taehyung has always been known as a person who always appears confident and comfortable with his classic style. However, with this recognition of her, many fans began to understand that this change is not only about appearance, but also about personal freedom and self-expression. I don't want to just be an idol who always has to look perfect. I want to be known as an artist who can express without fear, he added. After the interview was released, social media was again flooded with various opinions from fans. Many soldiers were moved by Taehyung's honesty and fully supported his decision to express himself more. Taehyung can finally show his true self. I'm proud, wrote a fan on Twitter. However, not a few also feel worried. Some fans fear that this change could further distance him from BTS, or even be a sign that he is preparing for something bigger outside of the group. I support him, but I'm also afraid. Does this mean he's slowly moving away from BTS? Wrote an ARMY in the online community. This speculation is further reinforced by the fact that several other BTS members have also started exploring their respective paths, especially after the group announced a temporary hiatus. From his statements, it is clear that these changes are not just a momentary style or trend. Taehyung seems to really want to show another side of himself that is more free and not tied to the image that has been attached to him. Many speculate that this change could be part of the preparation of his more experimental solo project. Taehyung has always been known for his soft, jazzy music style, but with his new look, could he be exploring a bolder genre? In fact, there are rumors that he may be preparing to debut as a fashion designer or even venturing into the world of visual arts. If that's the case, it will be one of the biggest changes of his career right now. The question is, will Taehyung really leave his old style for good? Or is it just a phase in his journey as an artist? One thing is for sure, Taehyung has made a big statement with this change. He is no longer just an idol, but an artist who wants to carve his own path, and now, the world can only wait for what other surprises he will present. Is this the beginning of Taehyung's new era? Or is this just the beginning of something bigger?